The book title really does that, New Birth to Enjoy God. For Whitefield, the new birth was so central because he wrestled for quite a while trying to find peace and assurance with God. When he finally discovered and experienced it, it changed his own life, but also became the foundation of that ministry. But to understand the context of this, we have to recognize that one of his sermons was called The Almost Christian. The Almost Christian described what many people were in the Church of England. If you were baptized, if your name was on the church roll, if you went to church, you were considered a Christian without any experience of the inner life or the transformation of Christ. For Whitefield, the concern was to take a person from being an almost Christian to being an altogether Christian. And for him, it was not just the salvation, which is essential, but the salvation, that new birth, which brought a person into a new relationship with God. There was a sense in which there was a longing and a hunger to know God more fully. And that's where the enjoyment of God part comes in. One of the themes that you find in some of his writings is the term sweet communion. And that language is very descriptive, not just of knowing God, but knowing God in a sense of intimacy and delighting and longing for him. He wrote a letter to Anne Dutton, who was an 18th century British Baptist, and he gave her a number of reasons why he was longing to die. And he mentioned this already when he was in his 20s, but he continued this throughout his life. He said, one reason is I would not have all the conflict that is always swirling around me. He often struggled with ill health, and he said I wouldn't have to worry about health issues. But he said the first issue, the primary theme for me would be I would experience the fullness of Christ and enjoy that new life to enjoy God in heaven.